You are watching the Justin TV Invitational, cast by myself, Total Biscuit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SHOUTcraft right here. I bring you FxmOoNan in the blue trunks. He is playing Terran here in the Xel'Naga Caverns versus his opponent Drewbie in the red trunks. He is also playing Terran. This is the Justin TV Invitational, as brought to you by Justin TV, Zowie, QPad, and Split Reason, with brackets kindly provided by Zeke.com. Yes! Well, FxmOoNan failed very early on with some aggression. Drewbie crushed it fairly easily and then returned fire with a rather potent force. Not a huge amount, but it was enough to easily break the lines of FxmOoNan and do significant economic damage. Now, he did delay, honestly. I feel he could have ended the game significantly earlier than that, but it didn't actually happen. But eventually, Drewbie was able to triumph after taking out the expansion of his opponent. And, of course, FxmOoNan really didn't have anything left other than a couple of siege tanks at the top of the ramp, which wasn't going to hold the line. As OP as they are, I'm told. Siege tanks counter everything. Really. Honestly, they do. They get really angry when they see aircraft. They just get out of the tank, pull out their sidearm, and then shoot at the aircraft. And the aircraft falls out of the sky. Why? Because Terran is OP, folks. I heard it in a rap song once. Drewbie. He's been playing extremely well so far, but bear in mind he is in the losers bracket. He did lose to Idra earlier on, I believe. However, Minigun, his teammate, was able to avenge him on that one, and Minigun, as far as I'm aware anyway, is still in the winners bracket. We'll have to keep an eye on that, however. Idra will be playing the winner of this particular matchup. Chance to reclaim honor, perhaps. We'll find out. Idra went 2-1 against Cruncher, so he's doing pretty well after being knocked down to the losers bracket after defeat by Minigun. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming, honestly, but people have this tendency of constantly underestimating Minigun, which is a very dumb thing to do, and you shouldn't. Seriously, Minigun's not a very good player. Beats best players in the world. Minigun's not a very good player. Jesus Christ, what does it take to convince you people? Seriously. He could come down from on high with a glowing halo and an aura of pure power. Irradiating from him, a godly aura, an etheric aura, but visible, bright, blinding perhaps. He could be Dane the Emperor of goddamn mankind. He could walk across water. He could defeat chaos. Would you care? No, you wouldn't. Because in your mind, Minigun's not a very good player. And I would call you a dumbass. FxmOoNan has a Reaper for us. It's a magical, wonderful, wonderful thing. Been used more and more in TBT lately. Good for harassment, good for scouting, wonderful stuff. And, of course, he should be able to avoid the force of Drewbie, who's already deployed to the front of his base right there with those Marines. Surprised that he's actually doing that. Looks to maybe block off a scout, but that Reaper will easily be able to deal with it. SCV! Run away! Get out! Oh, so close. So very close. He escapes with a hair's breadth of his life. Reaper is on the field, folks. A lot of very easy access via the Reaper. You can go all the way around here, very easily deployed. However, Drewbie is now spreading out, perhaps prepared for a Reaper. Looks like he is. Good deployment on either side of it. That Reaper will be caught out very easily. Drewbie's orbital command center is doing nothing because it's an orbital command center. What the hell do you expect? You expect something dramatic from that? Oh, look at that. No way. FxmOoNan, absolutely not. Gets the Reaper away just, but there you go. Easily intercepted. A smart play, really, by any Terran player in a TBT. Expect the Reaper, folks. Expect the Reaper. Deal with the first scout and then redeploy. Very common on the Xel'Naga Caverns. Drewbie, now, as a result of that Reaper going out, has a significant lead in terms of Marines, and that's going to be problematic for FxmOoNan. Very problematic indeed. It's 6 versus 1 right now, and more to the point, Drewbie actually has 2 Hellions on the field since he went straight for that factory. I think that Reaper was a big mistake, and I'm very doubtful that FxmOoNan will be able to repulse this, but you never know, you never know. Let's keep an eye on it, folks. 2 Hellions on the field versus 2 Marines. It's 7 Marines. That's going to be messy. That is not going to be good at all. Drewbie tries to drive the rank. There's a Marauder on the field as well. I don't know how much damage that's going to be able to do. 1 Marine down, 2 Marine down, into the base and into the line. How much damage can be done? It's going to be a barbecue right here. It's Friday. Friday, spelled F-R-Y. Yeah, I know you hate me, but there you go. Wow, MooNan losing so much. So many SCVs brutalized right here. Drewbie still alive. This was a triumph. And MooNan, will he be able to hold that line with that Marauder? It's seeming very unlikely right now. MooNan getting gutted. 14 SCVs on the field right here. Marines still continue to do damage. Drewbie will finally be driven back, but still huge, massive damage done by the Hellion. Takes a spiteful kill. Once again, Drewbie now in a commanding position as a direct result of economic harassment. I don't know if this is going to go on for any longer, but a Banshee coming on the field, which is something that his opponent is not really all that well equipped to deal with. MooNan not feeling too good about this right now at all. Orbital Command actually pumping out SCVs from both to reinforce before he redeploys that expansion. But again, that expansion could be in a great deal of risk if those Banshees get on the field. We already have Cloaking Field on the way up. Engineering Bay is on its way for MooNan. Has got to expect drops, and of course Banshee play is a possibility at about 7 minutes into the game. 2 Marines, I don't see that doing an awful lot, but you never know. You've seen them do more with less, folks. It's not how much you have, it's what you do with them that counts. That's what she said. She probably didn't, she just laughed. Into the middle line, and unfortunately they don't take anything out, but at least they'll be able to escape unharmed for that, and he does get some valuable scouting information. There's the swap around with the start pod. I have to wonder if MooNan will actually double out of that. He won't, in fact. He's going straight for the medevac and looking for a drop down there once again. Drewbie rolls out once again with a force of Marines. However, MooNan has easily replenished his numbers, and I would be concerned. I don't know if that one tank's going to be enough, but the Banshee will certainly tip the balance. MooNan with the stim pack, and he's done an awful lot of damage to his guys, but that medevac will be out soon enough, so he doesn't need to worry too much. A little bit of a supply block right there for Drewbie. If you have a look at army count, it's well in favor of Drewbie, although that's mostly harvesters. Not quite, though. Pretty close. Banshee and a siege tank on the field, that's what differentiates these forces. A single Marauder and a very, very damaged medevac. Now, how much damage can he do with the Banshee, more to the point? He needs to turn around immediately. That's exactly what he does. MooNan rolls in right here. Not an awful lot to see. Looking for an engagement. We could see a deployment of the siege tank, which will, of course, make the difference, although there is some stim available there. MooNan with a flank around, breaks off the reinforcements. Only one taken out. The Banshee needs to leave. Oh, my God. MooNan with a great catch right there. Banshee taken out incredibly rapidly. However, there is the siege tank right there, so that engagement's only going on one way. A little bit sacrificial there from the Banshee, though, I feel. Didn't really need to do it. However, Drewbie will be able to apply a awful lot of pressure right here. A second Banshee on the field, already doing big damage. Takes out 6 SCVs, looks for the 7th. Can't get it, but going to deploy to deal with that one. There's the stim. Can he bring it down? 75% right here, 60% and 50% is what he's looking for. Can he drive it away? Slowly tries to escape. 35% health right here on the Orbital Command. 400 HP, 300, 200. Oh, it gets away. Good God, so very quick. It's on fire. Yes. Here comes the push once again. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Drewbie with a commanding push once again. 2-0, he takes it, and on he goes. Oh, yes, folks. Oh, yes. Way more to come in this Justin TV Invitational. Don't go anywhere.